What's going on, buddy? I am? I don't have it. I don't see it level up high. So we're okay. I'm just logging in right now. Hang. All right, what did you say? I'm sorry. Cool. All right, we'll do that. Is it under just Ricky Man's game still? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Is that if I stream too? Okay. Oh, it's no big deal. I just figured it'd be easier to, because I'm sure you got a lot more cut down than I did. That's all right. We'll mess around with yours. You're already logging in now. All right, let me get this rolling here.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out.
Yeah.
I think my mic is still turned on.
Processing.
All right, here we go. All right, where are we at here on your map here?
Let's see. Spot that we were before.
Let's see, I'll just tab in here. Actually, I'm going to drive the truck out. We haven't driven. Yeah, we haven't.
I saw you pop into the. I saw you pop into the country.
Yeah, I was tabbing in the different areas. I don't know where your truck's at, though. Let's see where. So I'm the little arrow, right? I think that's the truck. Yeah. Oh, I'm right around the corner from where you're at. All right. I don't think I've driven the pickup truck yet before.
Well, that's the FDR pickup too.
Oh, is it? Where am I going?
Oh, no, that one. No, that one's not. I don't. Oh, maybe. I don't know. This has like a fuel tank in the back.
Oh, that's right. Just gonna drive across their field here.
See ya. I see ya.
Where's my horn at? My horn is not working. Oh, look at that. Can you hear the horn?
What? Yeah. What is that?
That's the horn on the truck.
No way. I have never heard that horn before.
It's somehow it got programmed to the wrong button. I gotta fix that button there. We'll just park it over here in the beans or whatever this is out here. Oh, that's a funny horn though.
That is good.
Alright, so we're over here on Ricky's map here today. We're gonna try and get some stuff processed. Maybe get some logs to the field or to the sawmill. We got Ricky processing right now. I need to get some if I'm gonna try what I'm gonna try to do this weekend is I want to get some pictures of just like some of the logging equipment so I can have them scrolling in the beginning again, like how I had for SnowRunner.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. It's been a minute since I've done any changes on that. Let's watch him process a little bit here. But yeah, I got I'm gonna try and get that phone started up tonight when I get home. Problem is I got like on my iPhone I got the new SE 3rd generation, and my old phone has got so many pictures off it. Well, I took all the pictures off and deleted them, and then deleted them on the cloud, and then tried to back up my phone prior because I was gonna buy a phone like months ago, and they didn't have the SE at the time, and for some reason it re-put all the pictures back on the cloud. So now I gotta delete all the pictures again before I can back it up, because I don't want to back up just my apps and stuff, and I can put the pictures back on later. But try and get that done today. But sometime this weekend I want to grab some pictures of some of the equipment, and maybe I can put that in the stream here next. All right, so what do you want? You want me to start cutting down some more trees, or you want me to?
Whatever you want, man. I just hopped in this because there was some logs on the ground. I think we have a log truck that's practically full.
Yeah, it looks like it's almost full over here.
Like that back bunk in there looks like you probably put another.
Do you have any more short logs on the ground?
I think so, but I don't know if we have another. Yeah, see, it looks like you could put a whole nother. You need like 6-meter logs, I think, to put in there. I could cut you some 6-meter logs real quick.
Yeah, it's up to you. I'll back up over there, and we can run over and see if we can get get a full load out of this.
I'll do these at 6. Set for 6.
Oh, I'm just out of it today. I think Fridays really get me because I got to start at 1 o'clock, so it's like not with it. Even though I woke up a little early today too. Wanted to get to bed a little bit earlier, but had to wait for the damn FedEx driver because apparently you have to have a signature to get your phone.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, and I thought I'd just, I can just put a piece of paper on the front window there, just to leave the phone underneath the mat or something like that, and nope, that wouldn't work. So luckily I ended up catching him before I went to bed here, because otherwise he wouldn't have left it. All right, where's your other piece of equipment? Are you using just the buncher machine to attach to other things?
I use the processor.
Oh, you have the processor? Okay.
But But it'll just take me a minute to cut up enough logs for you to load, and then we can swap it out.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's see if I can. I don't know if I can drag. I couldn't get the super strength working yesterday.
Here, I'll
Is
turn
it?
it on for you.
Isn't
You
it?
can only do it in a multiplayer game, at least with the dev tools.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you should be able to grab it now.
Is it in the dev settings?
Yeah.
Some in
There's an
general.
option
Oh,
that's
there it is.
enabled.
Yeah, it's turned on. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah,
But-
I just turned it on.
Oh, so you have to have it turned on also.
Yes, it's server wide.
So I used to have I used to have another mod. It was called Super Strength, I think, and that would allow you to have super strength anytime, I think.
So usually when I know I want to use it, I'll just start up a multiplayer game even if I'm by myself. Kind of the cool thing about that is that if somebody does decide they want to join,
Yeah,
they're
it's already
set.
already turned on. Yeah.
So a lot of times I will play in multiplayer mode even though I'm only playing by myself.
So how's things been going with you? What have you been up to?
Just working, playing some softball, trying to get in a little bit of gaming if I can.
How's your band been doing? Any gigs with that lately?
We don't really have a singer right now.
Uh-oh.
We've gone through another singer, so
Oh no.
we're gonna try out a new one here soon, and then if we can't find another singer, we might just go three-piece, and I might have to do the singing, which I don't know if I'm all excited about that yet. I haven't really thought about it too much, but I don't mind. Like, I wouldn't mind if I was just singing, but singing and playing the guitar at the same time, I don't know if I want to do that all night.
Right.
I could do one or the other, but I don't want to do both, I guess.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
It's just a lot of work to try to do that.
Oh, nice little pile you got going.
A little 360 to drop off that treetop.
Yeah, I was trying to straighten mine up a little bit before I ended the last time, and it just never seems I never seem to have enough time. Plus, I started a little late last time, so. But I wanted to try to clean up a little bit of the area of stumps and stuff. Like, I need to get one of these machines. I don't even think I have one of these yet. Do we ever figure out how to lower the head of this thing?
Yeah, you gotta hit B on the keyboard. It's the same thing to lower like plows and stuff.
But it didn't lower down to the ground.
No, it'll go all the way down.
Oh, V. Oh, yeah, you said B. I hit B. I hit I hit V or B, letter B. Then there should be a way to move the head
It's up or down.
up or down.
It's up or down. That's it. It's either all the way up or all the way down.
Yeah, but see how it's got that piston in the front of it? It should be able to level it out.
That's cosmetic. That is just for looks.
Huh.
This is probably enough right here.
What is going on with my phone? Keeps turning off on me.
Think that's enough for that background?
Yeah, it should be good. Will it not chop up the tree there?
That thing is not very good. Let me just put it this way. You have to lift it up, set it down on top of the log. It's a mess.
Is this FDR's?
No,
No,
that's
it's-
not me.
See, I'm almost positive I had this machine before, and this machine, you're supposed to be able to level that thing out. See how it's like pointing too far at the ground there?
That's all I've been able to do. I can't find any control lines for that. Do what you're wanting to do.
Yeah. That's weird. How come I can't turn my cursor? It's like it froze again. Like I can't change the view. Oh, maybe I'm in the wrong view. No, it still can't even move around the screen.
Oh, tap your middle mouse button and then try again.
Ah, there we go. Wonder why I did that. I've never seen that before.
That's the shortcut key to bring up your mouse so that you can work auto drive and course mode.
Oh, okay. Alright. Shut her down here. Thought I was going to try and chop something, but that thing don't seem to want to work very well. Alright.
So I got the grapple on for you, so you can go ahead and load that truck if you want. And
Alright.
I'll go start putting some more trees down, I guess.
Alright, let's see how this works out. It definitely is working a lot better with having just turn down the speed on my twist.
Oh yeah.
And I sped up a little bit on the turn. So let's see if that works. We'll get a little closer here to the trailer. I don't know why I know you said it was X, but I don't know why I was switching to the top one, which was Y. And then finally, it was yesterday, we got it working right. But, oh man, I'm dropping everything. Let's see if I'm too far or not. Ooh, actually, I think I might be, oh, maybe not. All right, I think we need some music here. I can't. It's too quiet for me. That's my other thing on my list this week is I'm gonna get either get the full range of pop rocks put on here, because I'm only limited to certain ones that I can do, and the ones I want to do is like are locked. We got traditional, alternative. Maybe see. Now that one's locked. Chill guitars. Oh, that sucks. All right. I just feel like a little bit out of sorts today for some reason.
That's how I felt yesterday.
And I was up early too,
Heck.
so it's like, I don't understand why I'm like, you know?
So, I went to the doctor the other day for my annual checkup that I do, and he didn't like where my blood pressure was at. I mean, I've had high blood pressure for a while. And so he put me on this new pill. Well, it dropped my blood pressure so low that I thought I was going to pass out. And I was at work, so I ended up coming home.
Oh, jeez. So did you have to give him a call to have him switch it to something different, maybe?
Well, he added to what I was already taking because like I said, I already had high blood pressure, and he just added more. He added another pill on top of what I was already taking, and it did not agree with me. It dropped my blood pressure down to like it was 97/60.
Oh boy. Do you have one of them blood pressure cuffs or whatever you run at your house? Just to check it during the day?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm trying to fix I got one log that's sideways on me. See if I can fix this so it lays a little bit more flatter. Oh, shoot. Well, that didn't work. All right, they're a little more flatter now. I just got to see if I can push them, straighten them up a little bit here. I know it sucks getting old, man. Definitely, you know, because I've had some same thing where I've had some blood pressure issues and had medicine on it. The one thing you got to worry about is, or ask him about, is if it has, what is it called again? Beta blockers or something like that in it, because it could start causing like periodontal disease.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of my dentists had actually talked to me about it, because like I had at one point I had like a little bit of swollen gums, and they asked me what type of blood pressure medicine I took, and they said it was the blood pressure medicine, that it has some I don't know if it's beta blockers, if that was the name of it or not, but it was something to do with what's in the certain medicines on there, that you got to be careful that it could cause like periodontal disease and stuff.
Huh.
So you might want to ask him about it. If I remember, I'm actually supposed to go to the dentist in October, but if I remember, I can ask him about it. But you might want to just double check on that, especially if you've been on it for a while.
I have been on the stuff that I've been on for a while, and I haven't had any issues with the dentist. I go every 6 months to the dentist.
Yeah. See, I actually go.
Whatever I'm taking is not causing that.
Good. Yeah, I forget what it was. It was the one hygienist had told me that. She said that certain medications, and a lot of the doctors, they don't really think about it at times, you know, until, you know, the dentist actually says it.
Well, the thing is that, you know, I went for my annual checkup, and they take my blood pressure, and it's like, oh, it's too high. We got to add to your stuff. We don't like where your blood pressure's at. Well, the next 2 days after taking the new pill he gave me, I got lightheaded one day, the first day at work. The second day is when I actually went home. The first day I kind of toughed it out and just stayed there sitting at my desk. I didn't really go out and do anything. But the second day I was like, it hit me so hard that I couldn't even concentrate.
Oh, wow.
I was like, I felt like I was going to pass out.
Yeah, you think after they switch the medication like that, they would want to see you like within the next couple of days, just to monitor to see what changes it did to you, in case it did something like that.
Well, the thing is I've dealt with high blood pressure basically my entire life. Like, even when I was in high school, I had high blood pressure. So
wow.
It's not
Okay.
anything new.
Yeah.
For me, and my primary care doctor basically says, we're going to give this to you. You're going to self-monitor it. If it's not working, if it's too low, he goes, stop taking it. If it's too high, then we'll maybe up the dose. So he leaves it up to me to find out if it works or not.
Right.
He didn't even schedule me for a follow-up, because like I said, this is something that I go through every time I go to the doctor. Anytime I see a doctor for the first time and they take my blood pressure and they're like, whoa. And I do have a little bit of the white coat syndrome. Do you know what that is?
No, I've never heard that before.
White coat syndrome is basically like when you go to the doctor and you automatically, your blood pressure goes up because you might be a little bit nervous.
Oh, okay.
I don't feel nervous, but every time I go to the doctor and they take my blood pressure, it's always higher, because I kind of got in the habit of actually taking my blood pressure before I go. And that way, when they tell me, well, you know, hey, your blood pressure's too high, well, then I can say, well, you know, when I got here and you took it, this is where it was. I said, but I took it like 10 minutes ago, and this is where it was.
Right.
And they're like, oh, okay. But I didn't do that last time. And so, like I said, he just put me on the new pill, and it was definitely too much.
That sucks, man. It's got to be scary too, though, a little bit, you know. Start being lightheaded like that and stuff.
that scared me really bad. I was like, my wife works for a cancer clinic, and they have a bunch of nurses and whatnot up there. And so I was texting her, and I was telling her, and she's like, oh, they said to stop taking it, and they said you probably should go home, and all this other stuff. Whatever, I guess I'll go home. And I'm kind of glad I did, because I was like in a brain fog. I couldn't think. My heart felt like it was beating out of my chest.
Oh my gosh.
It was like it felt crazy. So yeah, I quit taking it because I'm getting ready to go to Vegas for softball in a couple of weeks, and I'm like, I am not going to be working out a new blood pressure pill as I'm out trying to run around in that heat in Vegas playing softball. So
Right.
I said what I'm doing is I just bought a new blood pressure cuff that's got a Bluetooth connection to your phone, and it stores all your readings and whatnot. So I'm just gonna start doing self-monitoring again, and that way when I have to talk to the doctor again about this new pill, I'm gonna say, look, I haven't been taking it for 3 weeks now, and this is where my blood pressure's at. So I really don't want to start taking this new pill, because
Right.
I've been taking it. I've been using a guy that at work that has this blood pressure machine that I've been using, and it's like when I'm on my normal meds for blood pressure, I'm about 127 over 84, which is fine.
That's pretty good right there.
And so I'm like, but when I went to the doctor's office, it was like 144 over 96. Which still isn't crazy, but that's with me on my meds, and so that's why they get concerned, is because they think it should be lower than that when I'm on my meds.
Yeah, well, even 128. You said 128 over 84.
Like 127 over like 84.
I thought that would be like perfect right there.
It is, but when I was at the doctor's office, it was 144.
Oh,
over
wow.
96.
Huh.
Which is still okay, but not great.
Well, hopefully
It's just
get it all figured out, you know what I mean? That really sucks. Just going through that during your day at work, you know what I mean?
yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt. But
That got you out of work early too.
yeah, but not the way I wanted to get out of work.
Right. All right, so I got this one all loaded.
Okay.
There's a couple little pieces that were left over. I didn't think I could fit them on here. I forget now. It's 17, right? Right around.
17.
Oh no, it's right here. Right here's where the sawmill's at. Tag place. All right, let's see if I can drive over there again. Problem is,
I'll take it. I can take it if you want to come do some bunching.
that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I already got it all. I got it loaded for you. Let me jump out of the truck here then. I'll do some bunches here while you're running it. And I hooked the processor back up for you.
Okay. So this thing's still running.
All right. I gotta get another. I'll get all these buttons on our joystick, and I had one set up for entering and exiting the vehicle, and for some reason, I lost it. So I gotta, like before, I used to have a piece of paper. I had all the buttons on. I had a picture of the joysticks, and I had them all labeled on a piece of paper. So this way, if I could just look down and, but after a while, I already knew which was which. But I need to reset up all my buttons here. I got the map set up, and I think I got the changing the views set up. But that's about as far as I got so far. Get this one tree that's right in our way here. We're just gonna chop it down. So I heard a funny story on the radio yesterday. It was a bar that I guess the game with Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what are they in the MetLife field or something like that. I think it was called.
Yeah.
So this bar, when Aaron Rodgers had gotten hurt, the bar said, anybody who's in the bar right now, you can drink for free if the team loses. and so everybody started drinking like a fish, and then apparently the game took a turn and they ended up winning, and so now everybody's panicking. Yeah, what's that? They did.
Did win.
Yeah, they did win, but so towards the end of the game, I guess, you know, the team started winning or whatever, and then everybody started panicking because everybody's running up a damn barbell, thinking that they're going to lose because Aaron Rodgers was out of the game, and they end up having to pay their whole barbell. So I thought that was pretty funny. But what a crazy injury, though, man! I saw a video yesterday of when it actually happened, and holy mackerel, it just brought back memories of when I had my ankle injury, broke my ankle. That it's like, oh, I feel for the guy. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know too much about him. I know some people hate him, some people like him, but
There's no denying that he's good. But the funny thing is I saw this video. It was on TikTok today. I just saw it this afternoon, and it was like, oh, I don't think this is the right road. Anyways, it was like 2023 Aaron Rodgers highlight reel, and it shows him running out of the tunnel carrying the American flag, and then the video ends. It says, "Thanks for watching."
oh shit.
Because he basically played 5 plays.
Yeah.
And is done for the season.
I think on my game, I'm gonna probably get that red machine. Is that the medulla or something like that? For the
What machine?
the red machine, isn't it called the medulla or mandala or something like that? The FDR machine.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. That thing has a lot better view than the Caterpillar one. Like you have that screen on the sides of your cab, but not inside in the cab. You got like an actual quite a bit of room to look around versus the Caterpillar one. I'm pretty sure it's called the Mandala or Mandala. I can't remember. I think if we went into let me see if I go into the store. What's it called? It's got so many. Oh, it's the Elite or no L-Tech. L-Tech. It's got the L-Tech. L-Tech, but oh yeah, no, it is the other one. Mandel, or
Medill.
Medill. Yeah, the Medill one. Is it the Medill one that you bought, or it might be the L-Tech one that you bought that has no screens in the front? Yeah, it looks like the Medill has screens, but see, the Tiger Cat 880 doesn't have screens, and it looks like it's definitely. You don't have as good of a view as you do in that vehicle. I might have to go and buy that one.
I honestly think that it's where he puts the cameras in the equipment. It's just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right.
Some of it, yeah, it's kind of bugging me that, like I said, I hate the part where you don't have the saw blade and you can barely hear the saw blade from inside the cab. But
have you tried turning your sounds up?
Yeah, they're all at 100%. Yeah.
So what I do, I mean, if you want to make it sound louder, turn everything but game sounds down, and it'll probably make a difference. Like you can turn your engine sounds down, all that stuff, to where that you might hear because I can hear it okay, not great. But
It used to be a lot louder. All right, I'm gonna try and see if I can get this damn tree picked back up. Making a mess of your field. I only cut one tree down. All right, so I'm trying to get it set up.
How much money
Oh, I missed it. How much you get?
69,000.
Nice. I think the highest of mine was like 43,000 yesterday.
Let's see what that transformer does.
Oh, I know. I drove by that yesterday. I was like, whoa, it's like a little electrical station or something.
Yeah, there's a transformer right at the end of that road that is definitely loud.
I can't wait for today to be over with.
I like how we just run over this guy's crops in his field and say don't care.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get that pivot working tomorrow too. I like that. I think the pivot looks pretty cool. It just I gotta get one that's either that or I gotta look it up more to find out why it's putting out so many. Like I only had one pivot on there. You can get up to 4, and it's just too big. It's like too big for any field. But I just wanna run it in the background. That Laura Fields that I watch on Facebook there. They have pivots on their thing, and it just irrigates the land or whatever, you know, so they have a crop. Like you could, like I was thinking that maybe I'll do some corn and some beans because that's what they do. They have beans and corns on their field. I think it's soybeans and corn.
We
But
can do that on this map too if you want.
yeah, no, it's fine with me. I just need to figure out because I want to actually try that the combine. I think the combine is when they actually are like cutting down the corn or cutting the corn out, and then it goes into I forget what they call the other thing was. It's a little trailer that goes behind. That's where they loaded it into. Something like that. I can't remember. I got 3 trees cut. Trying to put them in the same little section like yours, like you had already set up.
All right, so I'm gonna go back to cutting 15 meters.
Okay.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do before I do that? I'm actually gonna go and see what they look like in the back of the truck.
Yeah. Do you have a big truck, or are you gonna get like you got a pole trailer? Is it a pole trailer?
That trailer that we had, we just put 3 rows of 6s in there, so that's 18.
Yeah. I didn't know if you had one of them pole trailers like you had on with Phipps's thing there.
No.
I saw that they have a new pole trailer. Just the other day there was a mod update. What is have you? What's that?
I don't know why, but I feel like a lot of those mods are just. I mean, there are some really good modders out there, and then there's some real crap mods out there that I just am really leery about using other people's stuff. I don't know why, I just am.
Yeah. I mean, I know I've had like some issues with a couple of them, but the only ones I have is, other than what you have, is just that pivot thing.
Yeah, I'm kind of anxious to see that.
If I could just get it, like I said, it's just so big that it won't go in a circle because it keeps hitting everything around it.
Huh.
Let's see if try and get this tree out of our way. Uh-oh.
What?
I was picking up a tree that we already cut when I was it was resting right next to the trees we had already cut. It was picking up one of the trees that were already down on the ground. I feel like the tilt on the up and down tilt for the the buncher head, that might be a little slow though. But I mean, it's better slow than fast. All right, we got those 3 cut. What other ones can we cut out here? Probably can go over here and cut more and put them next to it again.
Yeah, I mean, I figured we're just gonna cut this whole field and cut everything. So what I'd like to do is turn some of this into.
Yeah. Oh, we got a lake behind there too.
Yeah. And then we grab that pivot and maybe we'll have a big enough field to put it in here.
Does kind of feel nice to be doing some logging again. I haven't done this in forever. little bit more relaxing.
Yeah, you don't have to drive through the forest in your truck.
Right? Although I am kind of looking forward to that new SnowRunner or type game. It's called Expeditions. That's might
Is that made by same guys that did SnowRunner?
Yep. So I'd be interested to try it. We'll have to see what it looks like when it comes out. But from what I'm hearing, it looks like it'd be pretty darn similar to SnowRunner, but it'd have some better stuff in there, hopefully. So I do miss doing SnowRunner. I still got the modded maps that I'm working on, but figure we'll get some logging done. Although I was on Facebook a little bit while I was waiting for my phone to show up, and apparently, so have you ever used them Z mods for the engine sounds?
Yeah.
Apparently the guy has gone like AWOL after taking like thousands of dollars of people's money, and like there's a big thing on the ATS community as far as it, like people are all so pissed off about him. I don't know what I've never downloaded his engine mods, but that's what I'm hearing.
Why are they mad? I mean,
because they paid for the engine mod and then well, no, they got him, but then now it needs to be updated because of the last update for ATS, and he hasn't responded to anybody. And apparently, I don't know. I guess it's like thousands of people that are like been pissed off about it because now they can't use his engine mods or whatever. But they don't even know. Maybe something happened to him medically or something. You know. I have no idea. Like I said, I've never downloaded them. I had enough trouble just downloading the few mods that I did have, trying to keep them in order.
Yeah, the mods are cool, but it definitely makes it harder to get multiplayer stuff up and running.
Yep. See, I actually like playing more in what is that? Not the multiplayer in American Truck Simulator, but that other multiplayer where you can drive by other people and driving in trucks. I forget what was that called?
Truckers MP?
Yeah, Truckers MP. Yeah, I used to go on there a lot more than going in the multiplayer version.
Well, you can't use mods in Truckers MP.
No, that's why I never never had any issues. I was just using a stock truck from from the company that I was in at the time. But yeah, it's been a while since I played that game. I mean, I really would like to get back into it, but the problem is now I just get so bummed because I was at 100% on all my maps, and now I'm probably down to like 60% because of all the new states that were added.
Well, that means you got work to do.
I got a lot of work to do. One thing bad about these long trees is I got to keep backing them up to get it so I can get like little piles like this. Because the trees are so long, I don't want to hit another tree. Ooh, I just split them trees.
Yeah, these long logs are pretty good. I wonder how much money we get.
Ooh, you got that trailer, looks like about half full right now.
Yeah, that was just with the logs that I cut over here.
Nice.
So I'll start processing some more, but that does look pretty good, right?
Yeah. I turned around and looked in from the back of the screen here.
I mean, I may have shoved them too far They'll still be fine.
Looks like the detail in the branches are a little bit better now. Like I was backing up with turn the cab sideways as I'm backing up past the trees I already cut down, and they just look a lot more detailed. These pine, well, I guess it's because they're pine trees too, kind of. Looks like they're pine trees, right?
I think so.
Has it been cold where you're at?
No, it was like 74 today.
Holy mackerel, we've been in like the 60s, and like it's supposed to get down to like the low 50s tonight.
Oh, really?
Which is good working weather for me, but it's, man, oh man, I was like, man, we got 2 more weeks before my wife is supposed to have her people from her work over, and I'm like, I'm hoping we can still go out on the deck before the end of the season.
Oh yeah, that's not too cold to go outside.
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know what it's going to be like in 2 weeks, though. Yeah, it's on the 11th, I think. Is
technically not fall yet, so we still should be okay, right?
I mean, that's the way she planned it for the October there, but
Well, October's fall.
well, no, I know, but I mean, I'm just saying she. I think that was the only time that she could get all of them together where most of them can show up. But like me, I would have had it like this weekend, but
Yeah, it's supposed to be 80 here tomorrow.
oh my gosh, I wish it was 80 still. Yeah, we're in that time of the year right now where like I'm debating whether I should have our mechanics turn the heat back on the truck or still keep the air conditioner on. Because it gets cold in the morning, but then it gets warmer in the afternoon. So our trucks have, normally I wouldn't have to have them turn it on or off, but there's a, where you turn the temperature to cold to hot or whatever, there's a valve that actually moves it. And it's electric valve, and the valve keeps getting corroded by the evaporator. I think the moisture from the evaporator. So they got tired of fixing it. So now anytime we need to have our heat turned on or off, they actually got to tear apart the dash and manually turn the valves to either heat or cold or no heat, whatever. And so it's just kind of a pain.
Really messed up.
It is. They were warranting it at first through the company where we got the trucks. It started doing it like about a year after we got the trucks. They're brand new. And what is my machine not turned on? No, the machine's turned on. It's not wanting to cut this one.
There's some, if you go too low, they don't cut. You gotta raise it up a little bit.
Yeah, so it looks like. But yeah, they were warranting it at first and replacing the valve, but then they couldn't come up with a fix so that the moisture from the, I believe it's the evaporator that's in there, right? Evaporator that's right with the heater core? Pretty sure it's the evaporator. But yeah, so the moisture would drip down onto this electric valve, and then it would short it out. It would get it all corroded and just short out. And so they just got tired of fixing it now, and the truck's got like, well, at least my truck's got 165,000 miles on it. I mean, it looks like brand new inside still because I keep my truck pretty clean. But yeah, it's just a pain in the ass. And it's not like it's that many screws. I mean, it's like probably about 6 Phillips head screws, and then you got to reach in there with a pair of pliers and turn the valve manually. But it's just figuring out when they actually have them do it, because you turn the heat on too early, then all of a sudden now you're roasting all damn day because you can't turn the air back on.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. So I've been kind of like just holding off having them turn the heat back on.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd much rather have AC than heat, because you can always put a sweatshirt on.
Yeah, because see, like,
Jacket.
Well, and our trucks are natural gas trucks, so they heat up pretty damn hot inside, and so like even
You
yet,
probably get heat from the engine heat just
yeah,
without even having the heater on.
yeah, because we're like right on top of the engine. So yeah, that's what I'm saying is like we're basically sitting on top of that engine, and with it being a natural gas truck, the natural gas truck they actually burn a lot hotter than a diesel fuel truck, and so yeah, it definitely gets a lot hotter. Like I actually was in a short sleeve shirt and had the air on all day yesterday, and it was only like 60 degrees out.
Huh.
All right, I was gonna this will not let you cut two at a time here. It just keeps bouncing off here. I gotta find a different spot to put them though. Can I put them sideways from the other trees?
Yeah, you can put them wherever. It's,
Only
I
because
was
it's
actually thinking about maybe getting a skidder even and like skid these things over. That way we can have some nice big piles and we're kind of not have to keep moving around.
yeah, I could do that. I can just start because there's like just nowhere to put this tree
Yeah, put them
without
wherever you can fit 'em. I'm not picky.
without having to
I'm
keep
not
going
picky.
back and forth. What's that?
I'm not picky.
You're not picky.
No.
Remember when
Whatever you want,
I
man.
remember when Phipps used to get really mad if you had left the machine running or it wasn't parked in the right spot. I had to apologize to him. Well, this is like first when I first got to know Phipps, that he like I see him stream and all of a sudden he'd say, "Who the hell left this over here?" And I'm sitting in the background. Fuck, that was me. Or I think it was the first time I actually went into his server. There was nobody in there, and I couldn't figure out how to do certain things. So I finally got into a machine, was cutting some trees down, and then all of a sudden it ran out of fuel, and I couldn't figure out how to get the fuel in it because he had some different type of machine for the fuel, and
Oh,
I had to leave the truck wherever it laid, and I remember him going in the stream. He's like, "What the hell?" He goes, "Who left this here? And there's no fuel in it." I sent him a message. I'm like, I thought he was gonna be all mad at me or something, but he was, he was cool about it. It's just funny that he's really good at, well, he's really into his role playing, basically, is what it is,
yeah.
which is fine. I just was worried because I didn't barely know him, and I only knew him from that server you guys were all in with the farming. What's the farm?
Oh, the FSG
farm?
stuff.
Yeah, the FSG. That's where I met him. He was modding one day, and I was talking with him, and then that's when he ended up taking over the logging part of it or whatever. I miss him though. It's been a while since we've seen him.
Yeah, he's pretty busy with work. I haven't talked to him in a bit either. I love how this processor head limbs things if you just run it over the top of stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, it helps. What I liked about it is when you're processing and you got a bunch of trees that got like limbs all the way at the bottom of the tree, that it'll like just touching it, like you said, it'll make them limbs disappear, which then makes it easier to find the end of the log to grab with the processor.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things he FDR did that makes some of his machines a little bit better. But I think that was actually a farm sim update that they did that with the
I
logging.
think it was with the Platinum expansion. I think it kind of was. That's where they kind of introduced it, and then I think he's got someone to give him a script or
Yeah,
someone that
helped him
knew
out
how
with
to-
it.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
I know it was a while since he talked about that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Almost running my tree in the ground here. Just trying to tilt the tree down and then hitting another tree and the thing went up in the air. Got a nice little pile going here. for the skidders. See, what I used to try to do is, like, I would just go back and forth with these big trees like this. And I would put, like, so I only have to put it in reverse. I don't have to steer anywhere. It's just going to go right back to where it needs it. And then I can put it in the pile. But I haven't used a skidder in a while. When you go in reverse, do you use your shifter and all that?
What's happening here? What is happening here? What just happened?
What do you got going on?
I don't know. This log didn't do what it was supposed to do. Oh, there we go. That's weird. It went the wrong. Oh god, this is not working.
Something freezing up.
Oh, I got it backwards. That's why. Damn it. I see what I did. Wait, I didn't think the logs would go through this way. Apparently, you can run logs through top first or butt first.
Really?
I was like, wait a second, I don't know about that. Yeah,
Used to have it the right way, otherwise it wouldn't process it.
it wouldn't do anything. Well, apparently it does now. I guess we gotta be careful there. See what happens this time. There we go, that was better.
Any big plans for the weekend?
Not really.
I know I'm just got a couple little things I want to get done at the house and probably chill a little bit. Although one of my buddies, so I got a good family friend that I've known forever. They own a chain of bars, and one of his managers has been with them like since he's like freaking 20 years old. He went with one of his buddies, and he took over another bar, and I guess he probably just wants to start working for himself now. And so I think he's bringing some of his recipes, because he actually, like, not only does he was a manager, but he was actually he started out as a cook there. And so he's like on the weekends he'll like do different things on Facebook where he's making some type of dish at the house, and he like videotapes it and stuff. And so he's bringing some of these new dishes over to this bar that he bought. And I think me and my wife might try to get one of our friends to go over there and visit him, just say hi to him and see what the place is. So we've never been there before, or if we haven't been there in forever. I mean, haven't been to a bar in forever, but it's like a restaurant bar. A lot of where he was working at, it's kind of like it's kind of one of them bars where it's got like 30,000 TVs sitting there. I mean, they're lined everywhere around the whole bar. Yeah, it's like a sports bar, but mainly, I mean, they're more known for their recipe or their food and stuff, because they originally at the other bar he worked at, it was the mom that actually developed most of the recipes originally, and then the son kind of just advanced them all. But they have like probably about 8 locations in Michigan, and then they got one in Georgia. And then so I was kind of surprised to see this guy actually leave, because he's been there forever. Like you said, he was like a little kid when he started working there as a dishwasher. But good for him to, yeah. So we might try and stop over there and see what kind of what the menu looks like there. Go out to dinner for it a little bit. You want some of these smaller little trees in a different type of pile?
Usually the smaller trees, I just consider them to be tops, and I don't do anything.
All right. Maybe I'll just put them all in a big pile then.
Oh shoot, I did it again. Pick this tree up backwards. Dang it.
time is it? Oh crap! I gotta go turn my coffee back on here in a second. Let me get these little group of trees down. I'm trying to get all these little junk trees out of the way here.
Making a mess. Making a mess.
Not me. I got some nice little piles over here.
Oh, shoot.
Snake sent me a picture of him up by the lake there with his Miller Lite. It's like, I made it to the lake. It's weird. So like, he's in Canada. He's like, they already winterized their his father-in-law had bought a little like 18 or 20, I think an 18-foot boat, and they already winterized the boat, and he's going up there this weekend to winterize his mobile home camper thing that he's got by the lake. It's like, what, I don't know what they call fifth wheel, the ones where it's like it's one of them bigger ones you have to have hooked up to the truck there. It's not like it's a little pop-up tent camper, but he leaves it up there. But they're already winterizing stuff up there. I'm like, geez, we got it. I mean, like, I don't think my buddy will take his boat out until actually the water starts getting ready to freeze. Must get pretty cold up there faster.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We don't have to worry about that because our lakes don't freeze here.
Yeah, you guys are lucky. I hate the winters. I used to like them until my ankle injury. That's when I started hating everything. Everything winter.
Joints just hurt in the cold.
Well, that's when I broke it. I slipped on black ice, and that's when I broke my ankle. It was 2 years ago, I think it was. Two, maybe going on 3 years now. All right, I'm gonna set this down here and go get my coffee turned on. I'll be right back here.
Alrighty.
All right, I'm back. I'm back here. Let's see.
Quick.
Yeah, I just ran up and turned it back on because I gotta make sure I got my alarm set here. Otherwise, I'm gonna run late today. I cannot be late on days that I start early because then it just screws up my whole day. It's the whole point of starting early, so I don't have to worry about. I can get a lot more done. So I think I'm gonna probably end around 11:35, 11:40, somewhere in there, because of I need to get there by at least 12:30. All right, what do we got over here? I think I got all the little ones out of our way here. Oh, we got a couple more little ones. I'll try and grab this other big one here. And of course, I pulled too far forward. What's going on, Lone Jedi? How are we doing? Thanks for the lurk there, buddy. All right, I got a pile of the longer trees, and then I got a small pile for the short trees.
Okay.
Just keep cutting away over here towards the lake.
Yeah.
Oh, just chopped a tree at the top. A little too close to the tree. Oops. Well, we didn't want that tree anyways. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned on what's going to happen with the big three here, if they're going to end up going on strike or not, because of I have a couple of cans that I pick up in the plant, and I asked my boss 2 days ago, what is our like policy, because like I don't want to go in there for the stupid can. I hate going in there anyways, because it's where the can's at. There's two entrances, or two or three entrances, but the two entrances, the one entrance is the main entrance, and when you go in that entrance, I literally have to drive around the entire plant just to get to the can, because the can's on the opposite side. Whereas if I could go in the second entrance, which is right where the can's at, I'd be in and out of there in like less than a minute. But otherwise, now it takes me 15 minutes, because I can only go 10 miles an hour all the way around the plant to get to the stupid can. Then half the time I get to the can and it's blocked. So I'm hoping that I can just not pick it up. But they really haven't said what was their policy, whether or not we're supposed to be crossing like picket lines if they end up going on strike. I mean, I hope
Union?
we're not union, but I mean, I don't want to be dealing with those folks. I mean, they get pretty angry.
Yeah. I mean, I would think if you were union, I would say you absolutely don't cross the lines. But if you're not union,
But them personally in the picket line, they don't know if you're union or not. Like I've seen some where they they'll block the whole entrances off and stuff like that. At some of these strikes, and like I don't want to have. I mean, I feel bad for them as it is that they're having to deal with this stuff, but I definitely I'm not risking my life over a stupid garbage can. I don't know, but yeah, they haven't said anything. I guess it was at 12 midnight is when the deadline is, when they were thinking about when they were going to be striking, if they do strike. So I'll probably know on my way to work whether or not they go on strike. And they were only going to be doing certain plants at a time. Like it's not going to be everybody all at once. They were strategically going to be striking certain plants at different times.
yeah, I don't know how that works. I don't know. I mean, I work for a union company, so I'm pretty sure if we had to deal with another union shop that was on strike, we would not cross picket lines.
Right. Like I said, I mean, I really don't have. I mean, I got one can that's there, but I do pick up. So they got a bunch of these lots where they have all the brand new cars. They're just in a huge, it's like a square mile lot, and they got dumpster cans inside there, and I don't know if those are part of the same union. I don't think so, but I have like 3 or 4 of those lots. So I don't know. I mean, I'm always in the what if thing. You know what I mean? Because our work doesn't think about it until someone has the issue.
Right.
But I know.
Most places are like that.
Yeah, I mean, they just don't care. I mean, just get the trash picked up, right?
Well, they don't think about anything that doesn't affect them personally. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah, they're in the office.
Man, there's a lot of wood on the ground, it looks like.
Yeah, I've been cutting down over here. Almost to the lake.
These the ones I cut, or did you cut all? Oh, you're going the other way. These are the ones I must have cut.
If it looks good, then I cut it. If it doesn't look good, then you cut it. I don't want to be blamed for anything bad. Ooh, this tree does not want to get cut. There it goes.
What? That just moved that log. What the heck?
My cab's bouncing all over the place here. Can't get the tree to fit where I want it to go. Jeez, keep hitting trees with this thing. But they're so long.
I know it's nice and not nice at the same time. Like it's kind of nice that they're big long trees and we can get a lot of wood cut out of them.
It's just hard to set them down when you're trying to needle them in between other trees.
Yep.
Why is the time just flying by today?
Because we're getting stuff done.
Right? I mean, I'm like looking at the time. It's already 11:20.
No, I'm watching the football game here too, and it's just about over.
Which game are you watching?
The Vikings and the Eagles. Oh, geez, he just about dropped. There's 7 seconds left, and the Vikings just got the ball back on a punt. And it's 34-28. The Eagles are.
Oh wow.
So they got one play, one Hail Mary play, or one of those end of the game plays where they keep laddering the ball back and forth.
Right.
In fact, that's what the announcers just said.
Huh?
They're looking for a miracle. He's not happy.
All right. Let's see what other trees I can get here.
Did you want to do some processing?
Oh, I'm gonna probably have to leave here in about another 5-6 minutes here, 10 minutes maybe. I might as well just keep cutting away,
Okay.
getting it ready for tomorrow, or whenever next time we can join in.
So I have saved this map just for when we do multiplayer. I don't go on it single player, so it'll be right here ready to go next time.
All right.
And again, I don't mind playing on yours if you've got something going on, because I know you're gonna probably play it a little bit more streaming on nights that I can't be here. So if you want to play on your map, I'm totally cool with that.
Oh yeah, no, that's not a big deal to me. It didn't bother me. I thought you had more cut down than this. But we got quite a bit of area cut down. I'm trying to do the same areas that you're doing on your map, so at least it looks similar if I were to stream it too.
Well, and the other thing too, I mean, I can send you my save game at any time if you want to have something that's
Oh,
exactly the same.
Yeah, we could do that. You'd have to walk me through on how to do that again, because I forget how to put it at a save.
Yeah, I think basically just I zip it up and send it to you, and you just put it into your save game folders.
Maybe if you get,
I
maybe if are you
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
mean, if you
around?
want
If
to.
you, yeah, no, I wouldn't mind having the same save on here, because I got a couple extra slots that are open.
Oh, there's a ton of slots in this game now. Thing about processing these things, I'm actually cutting them at 16s right now.
Oh wow.
But the thing about it is you only get 2 cuts out of each tree now.
Oh yeah. So you're running through the trees pretty quick then.
Yep.
Well, if you're gonna be around at all this weekend, shoot me a message, or I'll be usually in Discord if I am around. Um, and maybe we'll mess around with that.
Sure. I think my wife has something going on Saturday, so I'll be probably playing Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
But
most likely
don't
be
you
on.
have your thing,
What thing?
your party thing? Is that
No,
this
that's
weekend or next weekend?
no, it's October 11th. I think it's like 2 weekends from now.
Oh,
Yeah, no, the only thing I was thinking about doing is possibly getting run up to with a buddy of ours to that bar that he bought. Check it out. I mean, I'm guessing he's probably gonna bring a lot of the same stuff he had at the other place, because he was kind of the cook too there. But I'm sure he's gonna not copy stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know. Either way, it looked kind of cool. It's only a couple miles from our house.
they got live music there?
I don't know. I haven't been in there in forever, so I don't know if they have live music. I mean, I seen an ad that he posted where, like, Mondays is burger and brew, so you get a burger and something like that for like $9 or something like that, and then the other one was Taco Tuesday, of course, probably, and but it didn't look like it was crazy expensive, but it'd be more. We would just be going just to say hi and check out the places. I know I've been in there before. It's been probably a long time. I mean, I don't really go to bars anymore, so I'm sure the wife would like to get out of the house a little bit.
Date night.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. We just haven't really gone anywhere because we've been with that project, and then her class is all started, so she's been grading quite a bit all the weekends. All right, let's see what we got cut down over here now. Got a nice little opening started here in the back.
Yeah. That's looking good.
Wonder if I try and get that other tree over here, maybe these couple trees right here, and get them out of the way. It's like riding a bicycle doing this stuff.
Right?
I mean, it really has been quite a long time since I've cut any trees. So I'm actually surprised I'm doing as decent as possible here.
Oh yeah. Did you see that picture I posted in your Discord of the thing I ordered?
No, let me check real quick here.
I think, or did I just send it? I don't know if. Yeah, I think I posted it in your Discord, or maybe I sent it to you just as a.
Oh, you
direct
tried
message.
the thing where I tried my 3D printer joystick thing?
Yeah.
That is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I got tired of it breaking, so I went and ordered. I ordered that joystick unit. Did you see it?
Is it the whole chair?
No, it's just the mounts that mount to the bottom of your chair.
Oh wow, it's got actually. Is that foot pedals too?
No, it's just the mount. It's just the mount for the joysticks.
Oh, see, it looks like
It's
it looks like
if you
it's
go
part of
look
the
at
chair.
it is. It's actually. I mean, it's a set of joystick mounts that instead of bolting onto your desk or clamping onto your desk, they bolt on underneath your chair where your armrests bolt in.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh,
Because
see,
I really like having them attached to my chair and not my desk.
yeah, you know that would actually be nice, but mine, I got these foot pedals that are not these armrests. They swivel also, and I'm afraid that they're gonna. Like, I would have to probably take those off if I had something like that. I mean, plus I already got the other mounts, though. I mean,
I was looking at getting kind of like the ones you have.
yeah.
And I was like, but I really want to. And I was like, how do I mount those to my chair? And I just really couldn't see any good way to mount those types to my chair, which is what I really want.
Right.
So I was like, that kit right there is like, it was like $78.
I ain't bad at all.
Which, no, considering that when you go to buy the clamp on, buy a set of those, they're about $100 just for those.
Yeah, that's which ones I have is the clamp-on ones.
And it's not that I don't like the clamp on ones, it's just that I want them attached to my chair.
Yeah.
Just because it just feels more like it's more immersive, I think, when they're on your chair because that's how they are.
That's originally how I had mine set up, but I put it like a piece of wood. I took apart the bottom of my chair armrest and got a longer bolt and put a piece of plywood on there, and it actually was nicer to have it like that versus on the desk. I think I just need to adjust mine a little bit on the desk because there's so many adjustments on these mounts that it's just not feeling right. Like, I think I need to move my left joystick out a little bit further on the desk and then tilt it towards me more. Like, I just feel like it's too tight. But when I got my joysticks, I got my shifter, and then I got my steering wheel in the middle of it. All this stuff. So
Yeah, see, like right now, when I do the logging, I don't put my steering wheel on. It's just too much stuff.
yeah. See, I mean, mine's all hooked up to the desk, so I don't like have to keep taking it off and putting it on. So we gotta.
Is that I do more than just gaming on here, and there's a lot of games where I play that I don't use joysticks or steering wheels or any of that stuff, and so when I play those games, like well, it's not a new game, it's just that Tectonica game that I'm playing. That game is not I mean, I could play with a gamepad, but I would never play it with joysticks and a steering wheel. It just doesn't. The mechanics of the game aren't set up for that stuff.
Right.
And so when I do, having my joysticks on, they're right in the way, and it makes it really hard to get up to my desk and be on the keyboard.
Right.
So
Oh, I get it.
so
All
I'm
right,
trying to
brother.
come up with solutions that
Well,
work.
well, hopefully that works out pretty nice with that chair. It looks pretty cool, or with the mount there for the chair. So it'll mount up to your chair that you have right now currently.
It's supposed to. I mean, it's got kind of a universal mount kit that you can get. I just got the standard, and I figure if it doesn't, I'll figure out some way to mount it one way or the other. Even if I have to, because like I mounted my thumpers that vibrate and give me kind of engine motion in my chair and all that stuff. I screwed those into the plywood on the bottom of my chair.
Yeah.
They were great. So I figured at the bare minimum I could do the same thing with these. I could just get some nice screws
Right.
screwed in.
Cool.
So, yeah,
Well, if you're like
I
me, I
should
keep
get-
all my extra screws from everything else. So you probably got plenty of screws. Like even that TV mount that we put outside in our lanai there. I mean, they came with like freaking 20 extra screws, all different sizes, lengths. So I put all of them in a little container so that I have, if I ever need a longer or shorter screw for something, I have it.
Yep.
But all right, brother. Well, I got to get going here. So
Okay.
hopefully you have yourself a good night, and thanks for hanging out and joining in. I was able to join in your map here today. So we got quite a bit of cut down. Got a couple nice stacks. You got a nice couple stacks of long logs here going on. Let's get some on the trailer. It looks like. Oh,
Yeah, I just wanted to see what they look like.
yeah, no, it looks pretty good. You got plenty
Those
of room in
ones are
there.
yeah, those ones are only 15s. That's why I decided to start going to 16s. I think they'll fit.
The ones that are on the trailer are 15s.
Yeah, but what I'm cutting now is 16.
Okay. Oh yeah, definitely. You should be able to fit another meter on there.
Yeah,
But-
easy.
All right. Well, you have yourself a good night, and hopefully, like I said, if you're gonna be around on Saturday or whatever, just shoot me a message because I'm sure I'll see you on Discord or whatever too. But definitely we'll get together and see about that other thing with the getting try and get a save set up here or whatever, and maybe work on yours too. So, but.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, brother. Well, you have yourself a good night, and we will catch up with you later.
All right, man.
All right, we'll
Have a
see
good
you.
night.
Thanks, buddy. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to get out of here today. We got to get to work early here, so everybody have a great night. Thanks for stopping in here and hanging out, and hopefully we will catch up with you guys throughout the weekend or next week.